So good morning and welcome, dear educators, global resource persons, respected principals, vice principals. It is really an honor to get associated with each one of you. And as I was just mentioning at the beginning of the session, it was a great association in the past so many years. And you have helped so many educators with your sessions. And now it is the need of the hour is to get ready for introducing AI into our lesson plans, into our classrooms. And if we've gone through the NEP and NCF, this is the need of the hour. And many schools have already started incorporating, and we've got so many demand from so many schools, especially in tier 2, tier 3 cities and rural sectors, that the teachers are not aware of anything about AI. So that is why this session is taken, so that we can do something for them. And I'm sure that with all your help, this is possible. So we are calling it the hackathon because it's going to be a continuous process, like a marathon, one session after the other. And I know that you're all very, very busy. So that is why we are keeping the sessions very short so that you don't have to spend too much time on this. So we are keeping it just for about 20 minutes, maybe 25. So that, you can teach one tool or something which you want to share. It becomes useful for the teacher to put in the classroom. So that is the ultimate aim. And we are starting this after Diwali, because I know that everybody will be busy till Diwali. So after Diwali, November 15th to December 20. So more than a month of continuous learning. I'm sure we are going to learn so much from each other as well. And that is why this is important session. And I'm sure that you have seen this ad. I just allow you to play this.
Hi. So guys, any weekend plans?
Is it really talking about?
This can be true.
Yes, it is real as it can get.
ये कोई प्रैंक वैंक तो नहीं ना?
ये प्रैंक क्या करूंगा मैं? स्क्रीन के अंदर से कहां से बाहर आके प्रैंक कर सकता हूँ? आप बताओ।
ये कैसे पॉसिबल है?
यार गोवा का प्लान थोड़ी है जो इम्पॉसिबल है। ये 7 बैग उठाकर कहाँ जा रहे हो? वैसे चलो एक एडवाइस दूं, आप ना और भी स्मार्ट लग सकते हो। ये टाइटन IX स्मार्ट ग्लासेस पहन के।
मेरे लिए तो यही अनबिलीवेबल है कि आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू।
अनबिलीवेबल है, इसमें है बिल्ट इन स्टेप काउंटर, नेविगेशन और म्यूजिक भी सुन सकते हो इसके साथ। फास्ट ट्रैक वाइब्स 2.0 स्मार्ट ग्लासेस। स्मार्ट तो लोगों को है, बट यू नो व्हाट, दे आर वे स्मार्टर देन मी।
यार नाउ आई एम फीलिंग डम।
I felt the same bro when I thought ये सिर्फ एक रेगुलर सनग्लासेस है, बट नो, सनग्लासेस के साथ you can take calls, you can listen to music. टाइटन I+ का नियो सिंक प्रोग्रेसिव लेंस काफी कंफर्टेबल है। Check out Zephyr luxury frames at Titan I+, made in France and feels like a gentle breeze. ये है Drive Easy from Titan I+. इस लेंस में एक फीचर है जो रात में सामने से आने वाली गाड़ियों के ग्लेयर को बहुत कम कर देता है।
सेल्फी लेना
यार सेल्फी लेके क्या करोगे? आपको पता है ना, ये सेल्फी देख के कोई बिलीव नहीं करेगा कि मैंने आपको कियोस्क के थ्रू ऐसे बात की है। चलो एनीवे, लेट्स टेक इट।
So I'm sure that you've seen this ad. Many of you must have seen this ad, isn't it? I think many of you have seen this. So this is a very interactive digital display. And imagine if teachers are created this way, where the student is asking questions and everything is being answered by the interactive board. So what happens is that everything is so much of creativity is going on in this. So this is just the introduction, so things are going to change so rapidly. that we need to keep pace with the technology. So basically, today's agenda had already floated. The first type of sessions that we would like to have is introduction to AI and technology, because many are not even aware of what it is and what is the scope of this. So we need to explain the basics of AI and the various technology available for educational purposes. So there are so many even simple apps that we were using like Canva, SlidesGo. All these are now introduced AI. Magic presentations are there and so on. So in fact, the slide that you are seeing right now, I created in about 15 minutes just before I thought that instead of talking, let me create a slide. So this was created in 15 minutes probably, which would have taken, hours before. So that is the power of AI, and things are happening so fast. The second type of webinars we are looking is for effective integration of educational apps and tools. So we want a lot of apps. There are, when we search online, we find hundreds, but we don't know what is the best. And many of you are using these apps. So it will be best if you could explain how you used it in the classroom for generating content, for generating quizzes, for generating tests. So what are the online platforms available? If you can guide the teachers, it will be wonderful. What are the tools, especially that you used, and the learning experience was enhanced. So this is the second type of workshop. Third, we are using for personal learning strategies. Now we are finding that students are finding it difficult to study because, there was a time when they were listening to YouTube. Now what is happening is after watching YouTube, they are going to other sites. They are not learning anything from YouTube. So there are now so many AI powered learning systems which have come, and and personalized lesson plans even for students, how to study, what to study, and then there's a reminder for them. So many apps have come in. So something on personal learning strategies for students also we are catering for the first time, because traditionally our sessions are basically for teachers, but now I need to shift to students as well, because many principals, many teachers have requested that can we have sessions for our students as well. So we welcome our students also, and I think we need to conduct some sessions for them as well. Digital classroom management is becoming a challenge with more and more apps and digital technology being available. So there can be many general classroom management principles. We have taken so many multiple sessions, but digital classroom management we need, because many schools are going into the hybrid mode. I know many international schools who are not even bringing notebooks. They work on digital pads. There's no homework copy. Everything is submitted online and so on. And I mean, ultimately, if you're not doing that, I think in the next 1 or 2 years, things are going to change dramatically. So this is very important that we introduce that these are the possibilities. And of course, the assessment techniques, there are a lot of AI tools which are available now to identify and assess student performance, identify learning gaps. We don't have to maintain those huge files which were there. So these data-driven decisions can be improved. I mean, we can improve our teaching strategies based on the data that we are collecting. So we are looking for assessments and data analysis techniques. Of course, innovative teaching is never old, and teachers keep exploring. Whether you have 25, 30 or 5 years experience, everybody has got some method which they have learned through experience, not written in textbooks. We have already conducted so many sessions on gamification, project-based learning, flipped classrooms, and now we want to add on the AI into these gamification and project-based learning to make it more effective. When we are online, there is always a problem of security. So we need sessions on online safety, cyber security, which are the apps which are safe, how to download stuff from safe sites, how to make presentations from. So there has to be a list of do's and don'ts. We have been doing this, but particularly now, because of deep fake technology and so many other technology, which I've been reading in the past 1 or 2 months, it is also frightening. The more you get into it, it's also frightening. So I think we need to preserve ourselves and our students. First, we should have knowledge about all this. Then only we can guide our students, because, they are also learning at a very fast pace. So we need to be safe, because it's not that we are doing all this and then our system gets hacked or something like that. There have been occasions where financial frauds are also happening when you are paying for certain apps. Digital content creation, if you are a YouTuber, or even when you are creating content for your class, the regular teaching can be added with, you make some digital content and you're showing that to your students. It works wonders. So if you are creating that, something like that, it will be very good if you can share your techniques of how you do it, and probably the tools and software applications that are available in making these videos or in editing apps. So all this can be shared during these short sessions. We are keeping it short because I know that there is a shortage of time. And for the longer duration, 40 minutes, 1 hour, you are most welcome. That is always there for you. But at least if you can share with 15, 20, 25 minutes, whatever time you are having on any day between this 45 days or 40 days that we are having, it will be really useful. Communication using technology. There are so many apps which are leveraging communication now. So how can we make use of that for better learning? So this is what our general idea is, and how to ethically use it. Of course, AI has got, as I said, a negative side. So when we are implementing, we also have to see the ethics of this. So we have to guide our students to use AI responsibly, because there was recently an article. In fact, I saw that video also where Obama was saying something, and the words in fact were changed. Somebody was saying and the face was of Obama, and you can't make out, because this deep fake technology. Earlier it was, they used to, what was the morphing was there, we could easily identify that face is somebody's and they have fitted the body. But with AI, it is real. So if you are speaking something which you haven't actually, AI can actually make you speak. You just put in the words, and I have tried some of these apps. It's very scary. You just put in the face of the person and you just give the content and it's going to speak. You must have seen in YouTube shorts and all that. So how to generate AI content with your face and so on. So this is, we have to make use of AI in education very ethically and responsibly, and we need to teach our students as well, because as educators, I think the primary moral responsibility lies on us. And by conducting these sessions, I strongly believe that not only teachers, as teachers, we become more advanced, we learn from each other, and we can support each other, and we can make the classroom a better place, which is the focus of All India Educators Forum right from its inception. So many of you are new members, many of you are very old members, and you know that our tagline is make the classroom a better place for students. We are all for students, and that is why we are equipping ourselves and other educators to make it always better. So this is what the agenda is. So I'm looking forward to your esteemed support from each one of you, because you are all resource persons at your schools, you are resource persons with CBSE, NCERT, with All India Educators Forum, you are having your own organizations and so on. That is why I extend an invitation to all. So how we are going to go about it, I have made a rough plan, but at the same time, I would like to hear more from you, so that it becomes the best for all. So I hope you're all convinced that AI is the need of the hour, and we need to basically get into action fast. Otherwise, our teachers will never be able to cope up. So now I invite anybody to share their thoughts on the agenda that we are having at the moment, and how you can contribute, or maybe you have someone in mind whom we can call to, train the teachers. We are looking at all possibilities. Okay, so even if you have somebody known to you, or you have a company known to you, or you yourself have used tools, then you're most welcome to share this with our educators. And I think that will be a good start. And then we can plan how this goes. Then we can plan for next year based on this. So I'm open to any ideas. So you can just go ahead. You can unmute yourself, and I think go ahead and
Morning, sir.
good morning.
Sir, I'm R.K. Jain from Sagar, MP.
Yes, sir. Please.
I'm working here as Vice Principal
Yes, sir.
in DPS Sagar, and I have nearly 28 years of experience of mathematics
Yes,
from
sir.
class 9 to 12th. Last 4 years, I am working as Vice Principal and taking only class 11th and 12th.
Okay, sir.
And I have sufficient content, tips, and techniques how to score more in 12th board examination.
Yes, sir. I think I got your message also in the group.
Yeah.
We are very
Yeah, that
grateful.
is why I sent a message.
Yes, sir. So sir, that I think that session may be requiring a lot of more time because that you may not be able to finish in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
So
of
I
course,
think
sir.
we
Of
have
course.
planned this session on a particular date, I think 6:30, 15 November, if I'm not.
Yeah, 15th I have action
Yeah.
declared. 15th I will be
Yes,
ready
sir.
at.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead and you can share the link of your session 1 or 2 days prior, and I will do the
Yeah,
note. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
definitely, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Matthew, sir,
Yes, ma'am.
very good morning to
Good
all of
morning,
you
ma'am.
all.
Yes.
So I just wanted to have some clarity since all of us are here means we are interested to take these sessions. So how
Yeah.
do we go about, because we have limited days. So,
Yeah.
so if it's a 20-minute session, the same topic, maybe somebody else also might be taking, or on the same day, there'll be two people who will be speaking. So we
Yeah.
have to
So that is why,
coordinate
ma'am, we have the Excel
how
sheet.
are we going to be doing this?
So we have the Excel sheet in our
Yeah.
group, so it will not clash because I'll be following up that sheet. And also I think by now all the resource person also knows that when there is one session going on, the other session has to be scheduled on another time. So if somebody is filling 6 o'clock, you can fill 6:30 or 5:30, 5 up as per your need. And also the days you can choose, because I will not be knowing which day and what time you are free.
Right.
So
So there's no sequence that we are maintaining.
no,
First.
ma'am. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
secondly, everybody is free to present their content,
Correct, correct.
irrespective. It might be a repeat also.
Yes, ma'am. Though if there is a repeat, then and when the person is scheduling, obviously they'll inform me. I will always suggest that this is already being done. So, is there a different perspective to it, or I will advise that person to do something different. So the
All
person
right.
who fills it first will have no problem. But whenever the person is filling second time, obviously I'll be telling them that this has already been done or something like that. So there is very 1% chance only that there will be a repetition.
So that was my suggestion, that since I wanted to understand how it was, and you were asking suggestions, if we can, club up the topics and we can brainstorm so that we look at it at a more, when we present it to the teachers, it looks unanimous.
Yeah.
In terms of how things are, and we look more organized. That's just a suggestion. If
Yes, ma'am.
possible
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us to
So, ma'am,
coordinate on that.
we have been doing that, but that works in the holidays, because right now what is happening, educators are so busy that even 40 minutes 1 hour session is becoming a challenge. So that is why we have introduced this, that whenever somebody is free, please go ahead and do it. Your suggestion we will be taking, and we have a session which is like a full day program and so on, which becomes a little more organized, where we club it. Right now, I'm not able to give slots because actually I really don't know when they will be free. Because see, even today, only 29 people are attending, but we have more than 100 resource persons who have already given a commitment that I'll be part of. But they're unable to attend today's meeting also, you see, because of their commitments at home and work and whatever it is. So the time is the biggest factor. So that is the issue. But whenever we have the next one during the holidays, maybe May, June time or something, where we can do something more organized way, then we'll definitely be giving slots that this, this is the topic that can be covered. All those who are interested come like that. So we have done this in the previous, like last May, June also we did this for one full day. So right now, ma'am, it's little difficult because, two people getting free at the same time is a challenge.
That's okay, sir. That's fine. That was just
Yeah,
I wanted to have clarity. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much for the suggestion. Yes.
Good morning, Matthew, sir. Good morning, Matthew, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. But your name is not coming.
Geeta Chabra. I've joined
Yes,
by my YouTube channel name.
Good morning.
Good
Yes.
morning. So I was planning to take a session on how to prepare PPT on an app which makes it very fast, and also how to download the videos from LinkedIn and Instagram if you want to incorporate them in your PPT.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
I learned it in a very hard way. It took me time to learn.
So that is
And then
what,
I
since we are
realized.
all learning, like I am also learning every day, one or two. So what we can do is that we can, this will hardly take 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, so the two things can go in 20
So
minutes.
that is why, I want more and more people to understand how different people are doing it. Yes, ma'am, please go ahead. You're most welcome. Jyoti,
So
ma'am.
the Excel sheet is there in the group?
Yes, ma'am, it's in the group description, right? Our global
Fine.
group. Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll add over there. Thank you.
Jyoti, ma'am, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Sir, actually, I have recently taken a session on AI and DALI, ChatGPT, basically, in my
Mhm.
school. I can introduce some of the apps, but they cannot be done in detail while introducing them. So I think 20 minutes time is sufficient for that.
Yeah. No, then if that's what I'm saying, 20 minutes, I'm just putting a time limit because I feel that you are not having time. That's why you're not conducting. So I am
Yeah.
saying that at least. So if you think that you can spare 40 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours, that is totally up to you, ma'am. We will be more than happy to have a resource person spending 1 hour or 2 hours. So it's totally up to you.
Okay. And sir, conducting the whole session and preparing the poster and everything will be from our end only. It
Ma'am,
is
there is no poster required. Only link is required.
only link is required. A Zoom link, right?
Yeah, only the Zoom link. It is
And
easier that the resource person only creates links so that, there is no other technical difficulties from any other side.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll be there for this ChatGPT and Daniel, sir.
Smita ma'am, please.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good
I
morning,
just wanted to take a short session because I have already taken a long session regarding AI curriculum class
Yeah,
11 and 12.
yes,
It
I
was
remember.
great. Yeah, it was a great success. When I have time, I want to take it later. But at the present stage, when you say 20 minutes, I would like to just introduce AI to the people who do not really know that AI is there in our lives. So I feel I'm already taking some awareness sessions in my place in Rourkela because still I see that grassroots level, even in colleges like diploma colleges, ITA colleges, people do not know that they're using AI. So they do not know what is happening.
Yes, ma'am.
So I would like to
Yes.
take very, very basic class,
Yeah.
like 20
In fact,
minutes,
that
just
is,
to introduce
yes,
AI,
yes.
that it is there in our lives and we should be aware that it is there.
It is there,
Then
and
the next
also
step would
how
be,
it is beneficial because as teachers, you feel that, it is not relevant to us.
yeah.
Most teachers whom I meet, sometimes they say, how is it relevant to us? So that is what we have to make them understand that if it
That
is
is
not
what.
today,
Yeah.
in another month, 2 months, 3 months, the day will not be far that you cannot live without it. So,
Yeah, that is
yeah,
true.
ma'am,
Even
please.
I
Yeah.
feel that even students do not know, many people
Yeah.
like CBSE schools, we have introduced AI, but still many schools have not yet introduced AI. And the teachers, many of them are they're telling, we are teaching Hindi or English. Why do we want to use
Huh.
AI or why should we know? It's only for CS teachers, something like that. So that barrier has to go now and that mindset has to change. So that session I would like to take where we just introduce AI, that it is there in our lives and what exactly it is. So that type of session I will be interested to take, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Totally agree with you. I think
Yeah,
that's please go ahead.
yeah.
Jyoti, ma'am,
So
you want to say
date,
something else?
sir, just a minute, just a
Yes,
minute.
ma'am.
So date, we are going to schedule on our own or we have to like
Yes, ma'am.
what is the process?
Whichever date you are free, you can fill in the Excel that
Okay,
6, 5:30, 6, after 5 p.m. any time suits us.
yeah, 20-minute session, right?
Ma'am, ideally, I am keeping 20 minutes so
20
that
to
you don't have
25.
to
Yeah,
spend too
okay,
much time, but it's
okay.
flexible. So,
So
yeah.
one day, like how many such 20-minute sessions would be organized, sir?
Ma'am, if it is 20-minute session, then we'll do 2 sessions. So let's say
Two
one we'll do at
sessions.
6 o'clock, the other we'll do at 6:30.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And if it is like so somebody wants to take a 40-minute or 1 hour section, then we'll keep one.
Okay,
Or
okay,
then,
okay.
or we'll keep one at 5, one at 6. So that all we'll see in this. When you fill in the Excel sheet, I'll confirm with everyone.
Okay, so that time I just have to provide the Zoom link to you and
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
going to give it to everybody.
Yeah, you just provide the as you've been doing, and then we'll
Uh-huh.
circulate in the required
So
group.
no poster, nothing is required.
Poster is not required, ma'am. Let's save time
Okay,
because
okay.
because we are not doing a full-fledged event. We are just
Yeah,
spreading awareness. So we'll
okay,
just the link is required.
okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Anybody else would like to give some suggestions or you want to say something? I mean, because about your experiences or anything that you want to share at all, please go ahead.
Sir, if we want to organize in a school, then how to conduct the session for the other teachers? Should I
You want
contact you?
you want to conduct for other schools?
Yeah, in my school for other teachers, even the neighboring schools teachers also.
Sir, most welcome. So when whatever is your requirement, you can tell me. And depending on the topic, we will be floating in groups. If there is a resource person available, I'll let you know.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, so we have been already doing in multiple schools at the moment, and we have almost covered 30-35 schools in this year itself. So we are doing it on a regular basis. So any school requires anything, I do post in the groups that this is what is happening. And if there is a resource person available, they'll definitely conduct that. So online mode is preferred because otherwise there will be expenses of traveling and you have to pay
Yeah,
a
yeah.
resource person. But
Yeah,
normally if
definitely.
it is online and is a short duration thing, we can always request for a free session. Of course, if it's a long duration session, then there will be some payments involved if it is more than 1 or 2 hours. Otherwise, for small sessions, I think we'll be able to do it free of cost.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Sir, even I would be interested to take for other schools. So if you can.
Yes, so so just like sir was saying, so
Yeah.
we are getting whenever we get a requirement, ma'am, I'll definitely inform depending on
Yeah.
the topics because the only issue is that most of these schools want during working days. So
Yeah.
then you have to take a permission from your principal. So that
Yes,
is a
yes.
little problematic.
Yeah, that is a
So
little
that is,
bit because we
yeah.
have to get our classes arranged
Yeah,
and
take the
everything.
classes.
Yeah?
That is why I always request the principals or the coordinators who from other schools who are requesting me for resource person to conduct it on Saturdays.
Yeah.
On Saturdays, at least, when the resource person is available and they don't have problems in their own workplace.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, sir.
Anybody else would like to say anything?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, sir. Amit Biraj, right?
Amit sir, good morning.
Yeah, sir, I would like to take the sessions on AI as usual, but the only thing is earlier I had a plan where I was able to record my sessions. Now the option is not available to me. So
Okay.
is it very, very essentially required to get the recording of this
No, sir.
session?
Recording is not mandatory. So since already we are already doing a service by giving free sessions, recording is not at all mandatory. It's totally up to the resource person. As it is, you've been doing a great service to our teachers by taking so many excellent sessions. I have learned so much from your sessions. I mean, keep up the good work, sir. We are really proud of you. And I think your live sessions, you have taken very long sessions also. If you can take even short sessions whenever you get time, sir, we will be grateful to you.
Sure, do that. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello,
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
So this is the very first live session that I've joined with you.
Welcome.
So I'm not at all a technical person, but yes, listening from all of you seems that it's going to be a great learning opportunity. So of course, after attending these sessions and learning and acquiring knowledge from you, I'll be looking forward to distribute it among my teacher and share with other people also. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sarika, ma'am. And also, it's not only about technology, even some teaching methodology which you have adopted in a particular style, because, we cannot totally be dependent on technology. There is a human side to us also, where we have devised certain strategies in planning our classes or implementing certain things. You are most welcome to share anything creative, like whether it's art or music or any methodology that you have used to teach a particular thing. You are most welcome to share that as well. So
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely.
sure.
Sure. I look forward to that
Yeah,
also.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Anybody else who would like to say something? Archana ma'am, Prachi ma'am, I can, many of you are not joining by name, so, and many of you are attending first time. So I think Archana ma'am, you have scheduled a session, I believe, in the coming days.
Sir, if you allow
Yes,
me to
ma'am.
speak.
Yeah, please, ma'am. Yes.
Jayati here.
Yeah, yeah.
So, sir, I'm very much available during the daytime also. So, if there's any kind of workshop which I can take for schools or teachers during the week time, week days, you can please let me know. I'll definitely do it because I'm available.
Thank you. Thank you
And
so much.
I'm a CBSE resource person as
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
So
Yeah.
I can work with you, and we can design our little workshops wherein all this can be incorporated. So
Okay.
I'm there with you, sir. Whenever you want, I'll be
Thank
there.
you. Thank you so much. And you've been so supportive in the past few months. It's
Thank you. Thank you.
amazing sessions. And ma'am, where are you based? Are you in Delhi or some other?
I'm in Kolkata right now.
Kolkata. Okay, okay. Yeah. You had told me. Yes. So we are also looking at some physical workshops in different places. I'm just working out because at the moment we are not having the numbers required, but definitely we are working on this. And whenever opportunity.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there for you, sir.
Yeah. So thank you so
I've
much.
learned so much from your workshop, so much of AI I've learned from you
Yeah.
in video and so many things. So
Yeah, so
I'm
that's what, ma'am. We are all learning from
indebted to
each
you
other
all.
only. So
Yes.
what I have felt is, is that unless we update ourselves on a daily basis, every day, at least one thing, if you don't learn, I think in the next 6
Absolutely.
months, we are going to get outdated. And
Yes,
yes.
you're right. You're right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So Matthew, sir, one thing I want to share.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
actually, I would like to know, as we have a lot of resource person in this group, but if how we can know that what are their fields and how we can approach them instead of directly talking. If some Excel sheet shared the name and the contact number and the field of expertise, then it is good for everyone to contact them as per the requirement in the institutions.
That's a very good suggestion, sir. So I'll be creating an Excel file and I'll be circulating it among all our resource persons groups. And maybe you can fill in whatever is comfortable to you. See, that means your name, mobile number, and your area of specialization, so that it becomes a resource for all of us to contact each other. Point
Yes,
well
sir,
taken, sir. Yes.
and one more thing, sir. I just within a 1 minute, I want to share my song which I have created for mathematics. It
Yes,
will
sir.
take only take only 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
One day,
Sure. Good. Very good. Please go ahead,
one
sir.
day somebody told me years back to create something funny for the children. As I have been teaching mathematics, so in the morning walk, when I was on the morning walk, the idea came to my mind, and that was converted into a song.
Sir, please
It
go
is
ahead.
like this. अल्फा से बोला बीटा मुझसे पूछ रहा था थीटा अल्फा से बोला बीटा मुझसे पूछ रहा था थीटा राम और ईसा कुरान और गीता इनमें कौन बड़ा मसीहा तो मुस्कुरा के बोला अल्फा राम और ईसा कुरान और गीता द गॉड इज वन 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 like sine square theta and cos square theta, the sum is always 1 1 1. So it is like this. It is actually musical, but later on some more paragraphs has been added. But that is a good feeling when I created and shared with the children.
Very
So
nice,
that I
sir.
want to share to each one of you. Thank you, sir.
Very nice, sir. If that's what I'm saying, if we have something, when we all collaborate, something creative is definitely going to come, because I know that many of you are doing such wonderful work because you have your own organizations, you are heading as coordinators, principals, vice principals, you have so many years of experience. When we all collaborate, something beautiful only will come out. And I think people across India have been appreciating all our resource persons for the noble work that you are all doing. So we've got a lot of goodwill created among educators. So we will invite more and more people to join us in this noble work. And I'm really grateful for all of you to support in this initiative. Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am, please.
Good afternoon. Sir, I just want to say that I have not shared any of this still now, making slides with you and all. Okay. So might be within 1 month, I'm going to first do with you. Okay. So shall I get a time from you to show those slides and everything? Because
yes, most welcome. Whenever you are completing, you can always WhatsApp me. Maybe by calls I'm not available, but
then I can take with the group. Actually, I'm taking in the schools and all.
yes,
Okay.
yeah, you had told me about it, I think. Yes.
That I can do first with you.
Ma'am, whenever you are ready, you just WhatsApp me.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, sir, is these classes what you are saying is only for the AI, or I can take the STEM classes also? I was not able to take from last 1 month.
Yes, ma'am. Sapna, ma'am, you have been taking a lot of sessions on STEM. That is also a need of the hour, integrating all our subjects of, because no subject is in isolation. I think we are, as educators, we are living in the best time possible, because, the past 20-25 years, whatever hasn't happened is happening now. And I think we are blessed to be in this phase where we can see this transition, and we are those agents of change, and we have to be catalyst of this. So when you're introducing a topic like STEM, which is also the need of the hour, I think it's going to create a beautiful ripple effect. So please do sessions on that.
Yeah, I was not able to take last month, a bit stuck up, but really I have planned, as I told you earlier also, because STEM start with the thinking.
Yes.
Because if you're not going to change the thinking of educators as well as the students, you cannot imply.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think 20-25 minutes will be a good enough to just understand STEM and STEAM.
Yes, ma'am. You can split it into different parts of, maybe I am just specifying 20 minutes because I know that you're all busy people because of the, family commitments, school commitments. So whenever and whichever date you find convertible, please do take this, because ultimately we are all learning from each other. The aim of this organization is that only, that we empower each other. Nobody is superior to anyone. We are all equal, right? So that has been the primary motive. So we are all teachers, we are all learners. So that is the beauty of our association.
Yeah. I will be then sharing some of the topics in the Excel sheet for STEM, STEAM, and also
Yes,
how
ma'am.
to incorporate
Please. Yes.
storytelling in the science and every subject. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And for these sessions, no posters, nothing. I'm not, because, only the links will be required. We'll make it very simple so that you don't have to spend too much time in doing all this. Let's do it in the minimum time possible, and maximum benefit should the educator should get.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Nikita, ma'am. Yes.
Sir, thank you for giving such an opportunity, sir. Actually,
After a long time, you are.
Yes. Yes, sir. Actually, I missed the initial part of this meeting and I joined late.
I'll send the recording, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, one thing I want to ask, that what will be the difference that 20-minute session we are conducting, and what will be the difference that the regular session and this 20-minute session?
Yeah, so ma'am, in regular section, we are speaking about a lot of theory, and then, we are telling about multiple tools, different strategies, then there is a discussion, so that carries on for 1 hour and 1 hour plus.
Fine.
So why we are suggesting this 20 minutes is that nowadays teachers are getting so less time even to take sessions or even to attend sessions. We are so busy.
Right.
So the idea is that, when we say it's only 20 minutes, we are attracted to attend that. 20 minutes ka hi to hai, we'll just attend it, because, and we know that we are going to learn something pakka in that session. We don't have to wait for 1 hour, 2 hour to learn that one thing, because, we are first telling the theory, then we are coming to the tool in one part of that session. So this 20-minute session, what we are trying to do is that we are going to tell the people that attend this 20 minutes and you are definitely going to learn one thing. Which is going to be useful for you. That is the crux of this whole.
Right. So we'll be directly hitting to the core content.
Yeah, we will be just spending 4 or 5 minutes in the introduction and coming to the actual hack or whatever skill that you want to teach, and then conclude it immediately. It will not go on like a Q&A and all that. It all depends on you. If you have time, please go ahead. I'm not stopping you from that. But ultimately, our main session should be finished in 20 minutes. The rest, if you want, see, I am suggesting 20 minutes because of the lack of time. Otherwise, if you have time, you can plan bigger sessions also.
Okay, I have already scheduled, sir, on 30th of November. I have scheduled for 1 hour. But even I would like to join for this 20 minutes because, sir, my topic is mind and memory. So do you think that it will be helpful for...
Of course, ma'am. See, ultimately, the student has to have memory techniques. I know you had shared a lot of tips for, through mnemonics. And it will be a very good thing. I mean, especially for students and for teachers also.
Yes, sir.
Please do go ahead about these memory and all that things that you are sharing in that sessions. It will be wonderful.
One more question, sir. It was mentioned in this descriptive, I think that this one, that when we have already done with 5 sessions, we will be added to the master trainers group.
Correct, ma'am.
So I think I have already done with 5 and...
Yes, ma'am. I'll check that. I'll do that. Normally, I do that, but I think since I think past so many months you were
Yeah.
inactive, so probably
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't follow it up. I'm very
Right,
sorry
right.
for that, but
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll do the
Okay, sir.
needful immediately.
Thanks, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
you. Anything else anybody wants to share? Okay, I think we had a lot of suggestions. We had a lot of... Yes, ma'am. I think so. Anita, ma'am, you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is Anita from Chennai.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm working in Krishna Swami Vidyashram, Ananagar as a principal, sir.
Welcome.
Just in the beginning, I thought it is something related with the technology. So I'm a bit poor in technology. So I thought of learning and coming here. But now, since you said you open the doors, on any topic, we can go with that. I guess now, because of this technology, the teachers' preparation part become very easy. Because in olden days, the teachers must prepare every day.
Correct.
And they should have depth knowledge. But now we have to make the students to understand the concept. We need not prepare for that. It is available almost in the technology.
Correct.
So now I guess now we have to make the students to sit at home and prepare the content whatever available through us or through other videos also.
Absolutely.
But that is not happening.
Correct.
Oh, and one more thing, their lifestyle also. It is affecting their life, their future. Whatever we teach, it is for their better future. And their habits or any physical habits or mental habits, if that is not good, and we are not producing good children. So I have some courses like lifestyle changes, sir. Taking change in their food habits, sleeping habits, and before me, one ma'am was talking about memory, and that memory part, not as memory, preparing and discussing with others, how we people discuss and we have panel discussion and all. Like I would suggest that we should encourage that from the second standard, third standard, in fourth, fifth grade itself, we should give topic and ask them to prepare at home, and they should come and sit in the panel, and the children must discuss. Only that will give them proper understanding than our way of teaching. So I want to train teachers for these things and all, and I'll create some WhatsApp group, and before 6 o'clock they have to eat food, because people will get habit, only when someone, they know, everyone knows that which is good for us, but no one will follow that. That is the problem.
Yeah, I
And
totally
when
agree
You are
with you,
most
ma'am.
welcome, ma'am. Yes.
yeah, when will they accept? They'll follow is someone should initiate and someone should follow, whether they follow them or not.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we have to appreciate and say that you have followed. And that is more than enough to make others to follow that. So in such case, if we have some groups like the teachers, because if I train the teacher, that teacher must take care of her own classes. Whichever classes she goes, she must bring that lifestyle changes and all. So if the people will say like, I cannot eat by 6 o'clock, my parents will come home by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock only. But in my school, last 6, 7 months, no, I used to talk to the children. I made even fourth, fifth kids to start cooking. Like, you don't eat cooked food, you go for fruits. You finish your dinner by 6 o'clock. So a good change started, sir. So I guess no, if they put in the group, those who are saying I cannot do, they started thinking, when these people are doing, why can't I do? So they go to bed early, they get up early. I tell them, instead of sitting by 10 o'clock and doing something, sleep and get up by 4 o'clock and do it. And really it is giving good changes, I'm finding, sir. So if you'd allow me, I will extend that training here also in your forum.
Yes, ma'am. Most welcome. I mean, we have always given the opportunity for any resource person to do whatever is beneficial. So if you are having something, please do share on WhatsApp, and I'll just go through that and I'll get back to you at the earliest.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I'm Manisha from OSDAV Kethal, and I had attended your session just now, and I came to know that we people can be the resource person of CBSE after 5 demo sessions, whatever we are having skill as an educator we are within. So I'm taking 9 to 12th. In 9th and 10th, I'm taking artificial intelligence, and 11th and 12th, we are going with Python. And I found a problem that schools are starting AI, but they are not perfectly knowing this thing, that what is the exact functioning of Python with AI is. Why for we are doing it, and what is Python is doing in collaboration of AI, and how ATL can be used in the promising direction in a step-by-step manner. So I would like to part of this, if you will give me a chance, that I'll start from very beginning, that how a ninth class teacher can go with Python, and how much part should be given for a ninth class kid, how much part for a 10th class kid, and consecutively for 11th and 12th as well. If you will give me a
Please,
chance.
yeah. So what, as I've been always repeating, if you have any module which is already ready, or you are ready to share anything for the students or educators, you are most welcome to WhatsApp me, whatever is the details, and we'll schedule it as per.
So may I get your contact number, because I don't have your contact number and
Okay, ma'am,
anything
you are
else
not
about
an
it.
AIF member?
Pardon, sir?
Ma'am, you are not a member of our
Yes,
organization?
sir.
Ma'am, are you a member of our organization? Ma'am, are you?
No, sir. I think I'm not the member of your
Ma'am,
organization.
how did you get this meeting link?
Sir, I got this meeting link from my principal as a AI in charge. I think she shared with me that I should attend this, because at the agenda give the
Okay,
relation
so
with
your
the
principal
education.
must be a member, ma'am. So what I'll do is if you are having a pen, it's okay. Otherwise, I'll put in my number 98189. I'll put it in the chat also. So you will be able to WhatsApp me, right? So I'll just put it in the chat. So actually, the people who are attending these are members. So we'll make you a member first, so that you get the updates. So your principal has probably given this link because she or he may not be able to attend this, right? That's what I understand. So I've shared my number, ma'am. You can contact me on that number.
Yeah, sir. Okay. Sir, your good name? Yeah, I got it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any other things, anyone? Chandrasekhar, sir, you want to say something? I mean, you've been a very old and active member of our AIF organization.
So one more thing I want to ask.
Yes.
It is related to CBSE resource person. Like as we are in IIEF resource person, so can we means we have already taken many sessions. So is how to get into that CBSE resource person, because on
So,
site.
ma'am, you have do you have 5 recordings of the sessions that you conducted on AIF?
5, I think yes, few sessions I have.
No, you will require 5. So because
Okay,
when if you have 5, then
then
we
it
give
was
give the master trainer certification after 5.
Okay.
Then the CBSE portal, you can apply as a resource person by giving the URL of the 5 sessions that you conducted.
Okay.
If you don't have 5 recordings, then you are actually not eligible to apply only. Your form gets rejected. That is why we always say conduct 5 sessions, record it, and then yeah.
Okay.
With that you can apply. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
So with your permission, can I take a leave, sir? I have
Yes,
got
ma'am.
some
Thank
work.
you. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Neena ma'am. After a long time, we are seeing Neena ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I just came in and I thought, my God.
Yeah. I saw your name. That's why I sent a message also.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Bye. Bye, sir. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Matthew, sir, just to query is there.
Yes, sir.
The 5 session of how much time period, 1 hour or any other particular time duration is there?
Sir, the URL should be minimum of 20 minutes. It should not be shorts. Like 2 minute, 3 minutes videos will not work. The
minimum 20 and maximum?
Sir, maximum normally there is no limit, but we suggest about 1 hour, 20 minutes to 1 hour.
Okay.
But we cannot, put in 5 minutes, 10 minutes or any shorts that.
Yeah, sir. That is meaningless.
Yeah. So because it's attached to be a session, they want a recording of session that you conducted. So that is why we are giving our platform for resource persons to conduct sessions where we record it After conducting 5 sessions, we give the master trainer certification. Then you apply to the CBSE site, then your application gets accepted. Otherwise, without 5 sessions, they will not even go through the application.
Yeah. That I know, sir.
Sir, but I think that should be gone from the CBSE portal site only, the application.
Yes, ma'am.
Or it will
You
be
have to
from
apply on the CBSE portal.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. When you click on cbse.nic.in, you'll have to go to the training session.
Okay.
And there is a link there, be a resource person. When you click on that, all the details will come, your name, your experience, what sessions you have conducted, all that you have to fill and submit. And it normally takes 2-3 months, and then they'll call you for a demo, and then there's an interview, and then you start with them.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, right then, I think we've had a good interactive session today after a long time. So thank you all for joining. Thank you, Nina, for joining.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
and have
ma'am.
a good
Thank
day.
you so
I'll be
much,
sharing
ma'am.
the
Thank you,
recording in
everyone.
case somebody has missed or would like. And you know my numbers. If you can always WhatsApp me. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhagavan.
Thank you, sir. Same.